I'm Shirley Nowling, and I met my husband, Todd Nowling, in 1994 at a singles group, and I thought he was the most gorgeous man I'd ever met and never expected that we would be together. Shortly after we met, we started dating. 2 years later, we got married, and in that time, his father, who also had Alzheimer's, was now in a care facility. So that was the beginning of our journey through Alzheimer's. After we got married, and we combined his 4 children, my 2 children, and 4 grandchildren. So we had a lot of activities going on, and we decided to buy a house in Laguna Beach and remodel the home. And then in 2003, I started noticing when we would go to the movies, out to dinner, the next day I would say, "Do you remember?" And he didn't. And in October of 2003, he lost his executive position with the car dealership due to lack of focus. We then moved to Las Vegas, and he took a new position, and we found that he was unable to keep that position. Then 2004, 2005, I noticed that my husband was getting more quiet, wasn't as social, and was not as interested in life. At that point, I talked to his internist, who listened to me and sent my husband for cognitive testing. On the day he came back from cognitive testing, he looked at me and he said, "I didn't do very good on the test." So we both knew at that point that we had a problem of some sort, not quite sure what. The results came back from the cognitive testing, and the psychologist said to me, "Find the best neurologist that you can find." I did find a good neurologist, Dr. Broski, in Las Vegas, and he indicated that there was not any new medicine, and that his suggestion was that if he had the disease, that he would move to Phoenix and get in a clinical trial. We were fortunate enough that Dr. Sabah at Barrows Neurological invited us to go through 4 clinical trials. That enabled us to live a much more normal life. Dr. Sabah suggested that we continue traveling and try to make our life as normal as possible. What I found that really helped was routine, that we had breakfast at a right time, we had lunch at a right time, dinner at a right time. The other thing we found was exercise, and Todd, we bought a treadmill, and Todd was on the treadmill 5 days a week and worked up to an hour a day, burning 500 to 700 calories a day. That improved the medication, the diet, and with the exercise, we noticed that if he didn't exercise, then we would see a slight downhill in his cognition. Todd and I have worked together as a partnership through our journey through Alzheimer's. I am finding that having my husband now live in a group home has probably been the hardest part of all of this. However, he's happy, he's well taken care of, and I see the joy in him, and so that helps keeping me going. My advice to anyone that is diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment or Alzheimer's, that you as a caregiver work well with the doctor, look at your diet, look at your exercise program. There's the Alzheimer's Association has lots of information. My best advice is live every moment and enjoy everything you have. So 15 years into Alzheimer's, we're still working through this disease. I'm happy, very happy that Todd's doing well. He continues to be healthy and happy, and I couldn't ask for anything better than that. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Okay,
Very happy.
good.